welcome back to my channel. My name is Nids, and today I'm going to give you a fish tour. I'm going to introduce you my new pet betta fish, talk about him a little bit, how I got him, and just show you his little tank. So let's just get into it. So I don't know if you can see him. He's right there. I don't remember what kind of betta he is, but I will show you some close-up pictures of him, and if you guys know anything about bettas, please let me know. He's really pretty. I got him at Petco. He was around $24-$25, and I've had him for about 2 months already. I got him mid quarantine. I have been planning on getting a betta or just a pet fish for some time now, and before deciding what kind of fish I wanted, I did a lot of research on fishes for beginners, people who aren't really skilled or knowledgeable on really anything about fishes. And out of all the research I did, I found that bettas were really the best option for me. I don't have a lot of room in my house to have a 10-gallon tank, so I needed a fish that could live in a smaller tank. There's a lot of misconceptions about bettas. A lot of people think they could live in like a fish bowl, or they could live in like a 3-gallon tank. Out of all the research I got, most people said 5 gallons was the minimum, and this tank is an Aqueon tank, I believe, and it's 5.5 gallons. And the reason why I decided to get a betta is because they can't really, well, this is a male betta, by the way. They can't live with other male bettas. There are female betta, like multiple female betta tanks, and I believe they're called betta sororities. But I just didn't have the space. But if you get another fish, like 2 fishes, you would need more gallons in the tank to fit both of them so they can both be comfortable. But I don't have that, so I just needed 1 fish. And bettas are good pets, are good fishes that could live, male bettas I should say, were good fishes that could live on their own. I eventually do want to add a snail to his tank, and maybe a little shrimp, but I'm not sure about the compatibility with bettas and little shrimps, so I'll probably hold off. I know that they can live with a mystery snail. It's like a small yellow snail, but for right now, Lucas, oh, by the way, I haven't even told you his name. My betta, his name is Lucas. I named him after Lucas of NCT, and yeah, he's really cute. Anyways, I've already done my research prior. I figured out what kind of food he likes, basically what kind of things he needs in his tank. You can see him swimming, and I think in total with the filter, there's a gentle filter here in the back. It's a gentle filter. It doesn't make a lot of noise, nor does it create strong currents or movement in the water. Bettas like steady, warm water. There's also a small heater here in the back, and you'll see when I show you like up close footage of my tank. And these are the things I bought for him. I bought him these dehydrated bloodworms. This isn't his main source of food, but I do feed him just like a little bit, like maybe like 4 of these twice a day. This is the food I give him, and it comes with a little hole, and I just slide this back and forth when I'm gonna feed him. This is the water conditioner I put in his tank. well, I first bought this when I bought Lucas. This is the conditioner that makes their water comfortable, like that adjusts to his pH and everything. And then I bought this later eventually. It's just so I don't have to handle him when cleaning his tank. But for the most part, the filter has been doing a really good job keeping his tank like clean, and there really hasn't been any grime or anything for me to clean out. So I haven't used this, but at some point I do want to change the substrate. I have some blue substrate here in his tank. I want to change to have more natural substrate, and then I do want to redesign his tank to have like a more of like a earthy look. Right now this is just like some plants that I've bought. In the beginning when I bought him and his tank, I only bought one plastic plant so he can hide, and then his little cave. And then just as like time progressed, I bought 2 natural plants. Actually, I bought 3, but this one floats up, and it kind of died on me, so that kind of sucks. But I bought him an Anubis nano plant. I don't remember, but it's like a little shrub. And then I bought him this log it's right here, and I'll show you some footage of it. I bought him a log with some leaves sprouting from it, and I bought 6 moss balls, not mothballs. I bought him 6 moss balls so it could produce more oxygen in his tank. And well, Lucas, he's pretty cool. I love having him. I do research on him every day, like about betas, to see how I can make his like tank more comfortable. The first day I bought him, he was like hiding in the corner all day, and I was really worried about him. And I didn't understand why he wasn't like really moving, and I thought he was gonna die. I was so scared. And then I just did some research, and I figured I would make it a little bit more homey for him by adding the moss balls and the plants. And by the next day, like the 3rd day having him, his mood completely changed by adding the moss balls, and he was like zipping around all over the tank, and like it made me so happy, because the last thing I want is for him to feel uncomfortable. I really do care about him, and I want him to be as happy as he can in his tank. I don't have like all the money to get him like the most glamorous giant tank, but any small things I can do to make him more comfortable, I'll do it. But for the most part, he's a really happy fish, and he's really responsive. Like, I think at this point, he kind of knows who I am now, and I do things with him like every morning to. He just went in his cave. I do, like, when I'm gonna feed him, I shake the food in front of him, and like he knows I'm gonna feed him. And I do the same thing at night. I've been starting to like give him his worms like with my fingers. I don't put my fingers in the water. I just kind of like, this is the surface of the water, and I put it, and he'll come. And yeah, he kind of knows. My desk is right here, and when I was doing like my homework, and I'd be like, doing up my homework at night, he would like, well, not at night, because I'll get into that, but when I'll be doing my homework, he'll come to the corner of the tank right here, and he'll just kind of look at me, and then he'll just go back and do his swimming. But yeah, sometimes I would catch him staring at me, because he could see me through the tank, and he would just see me writing my homework. But yeah, he does that all the time. He zips through the plants at night. When I was still in school, my semester just ended, I would put like a towel over the tank, because they need darkness to go to bed. but I would stay up pretty late doing homework. So I would turn off his light, and then I would put a towel, like a thick towel, so make sure it's dark in there. And then there was like a small hole to see what he does at night. And I bought him this, you can see this white thing, it's a suction cup, and it has like a smooth rubbery leaf, and he'll lay on it. He also lays on the other leaves, and it's the cutest thing ever. But yeah, that's pretty much it. He seems really happy, and I have a lot of plans for his tank. Like, I really do want to make it really earthy. He just hid behind. He's really funny. He's really fun to look at, and my parents have really enjoyed coming in my room and watching him. Like, everyone in my family right now who has come and visit me has really enjoyed looking at him in his tank. He's really entertaining. But yeah, I will give you guys like some footage, and I'll like kind of explain his tank. So there's Lucas right there. There's his moss balls. This substrate, this mat, by the way, my mom bought, because sometimes when I give him his food, it sprinkles down and this just catches it, and then I just shake this off and I throw it away. This, I got in this little cave. I'm planning on moving the cave and kind of hiding it with this log right here. This is the log. That's the that right there is this rubber one. This rubber leaf is where he usually sleeps, or on these two leaves. There's a potted plant that he likes to swim through, and then there's this log. The log is probably my favorite. I think I might get him some more. There he goes. And then there's that plastic plant in the back. I eventually want to get rid of that and just have all live plants. But that's just what I bought in the beginning, because the people at Petco told me that he needed to have like something to sleep on and to hide through. But eventually I will get rid of that. And then this blue substrate, I just chose it because it was the cheapest option, and the other colors I just didn't really like. They were like rainbow, and I don't know, it just kind of looked weird. But the blue substrate I do like. There he goes, hiding in his plants. I like the color, but I do think I want to eventually have like a more natural substrate. I've seen this like black rock thing that looks like they're like natural rocks, and it looks so pretty. So I think I'm gonna add that. And then those are his moss balls. Like there's one right there, one right there, one right there, there's one right there, and then the two over there. This black thing that you see right there, that's the heater. This is the light. It has another light, like a strong blue light, a strong white light. But I did notice that the first day I had him, I put the white light on, and he didn't really like it. He seems really uncomfortable with it, so I usually just keep this blue one because it's not that strong and it makes the water look pretty cool. I do want to add like a background because I don't like how you can see my wall. Right here is where I have his little supplies. I do want to get like a little box or something. I'll probably get that from Daiso to put his supplies, but this is where I have it for now. And then that's the filter. I like it because it doesn't make a lot of noise at night. And then I have the lid, which opens and closes. It's pretty cool. And then I will show you some feeding, just to show you what he does. It's pretty cool. I love Lucas so much. He's been really the highlight of my quarantine. Lucas. I just put him 2. It's so cute. I do want to get him brine shrimp. I've seen a lot of videos where they say that's really good for them. So so I think I'm gonna get him brine shrimp. There's a local pet store here that has a lot of fish options. That's where I got him his log and that little potted plant right there. That's what I'm planning to get him that. And I do want to get, like I said earlier, I want to get him the mystery snail. But I do want to do some more research before, just to make sure it is safe to have the snail with him. Because if it's not safe, I really don't think I should get it. But there's Lucas in all his glory. So I'm editing and my outro won't download onto my laptop for whatever reason. Doesn't matter. I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to see more videos of Lucas, I do have a TikTok. You can feel free to follow me. I'll follow back. I post some fan cams, I like to think, of Lucas. If you have any questions about my fish, or if you have any advice you want to give me about owning a beta, feel free to tell me in the comments. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, friends.